For more, we can speak to our international affairs editor, Armen, Georgian. Armen, we heard in that press conference Emmanuel Macron refuting the term failure about France's withdrawal, but nonetheless, quite a staggering press conference there.
Well, what we're seeing here is a southern pivot, which is what we expected, a move away from relying on the G5 Sahel group, which was barely mentioned by President Macron in his main remarks. Instead, a focus really on those coastal African states like Ghana, an emphasis on trying to stop this infiltration of jihadi activity from the G5 Sahel further south, and obviously an emphasis on democracy and shared values. That's something that was expressed repeatedly by President Akufo-Addo of Ghana, but also by Macky Sall. I think the mere symbolism of these two African leaders being there speaks a lot to a lot of things, because you've got Senegal, which is widely seen as a stable democracy. You've got Ghana, the same. Also, Ghana currently being the chair of ECOWAS, which imposed very stringent sanctions on Mali because of the democratic situation there. So you've got essentially Ghana and Senegal, which contrast in their democratic stability, very starkly contrast with Mali and Burkina Faso, the two countries that were very noticeably absent, both at last night's mini-summit at the Elysee and at this press conference this morning.
Yeah, I'd also like to bring Alex Vines in from Chatham House's Africa program. Thank you for speaking to France 24. Macron, eager for Mali not to turn into his own personal Afghanistan, Vietnam, maybe you could even say Waterloo at this point. But is this exit one that will be remembered in a positive light?
Well, France was welcomed in originally into Mali and was very popular initially. So, it's been a journey. It was widely expected, the Macron statement that's just been made. And do bear in mind that it's not a withdrawal of France from the Sahel. Niger actually will retain French engagement. And so this is really a speech focused on the problems of Mali, which your correspondent has also kind of highlighted. So going forward, France is going to be much more active in the Gulf of Guinea states, so Ghana in particular, but also Cote d'Ivoire, but also some Sahelian countries like Niger that become even more strategic for France now.
During his press conference, Emmanuel Macron said that Mali's ruling junta is turning to Russian mercenaries to secure their economic interests rather than fighting jihadism. What do we know about the presence of Russian mercenaries in Mali?
Yeah, Paris has been much alarmed by the introduction of the Wagner private military company into Mali, and I think the president was fair saying that the attraction for the junta for having a private military company like Wagner is about protecting their own elite interests and trying to keep themselves in power rather than providing sustainable long-term security and development. And that's a conundrum here. I don't think this junta will last particularly long in that context, because in the end, they were brought into power by part of the population that wanted more development and better security, and Wagner's not going to be able to deliver that.
All right, Alex, thank you very much. We'll be speaking to you later on in the day. Alex Vines from Chatham House.